new pet named Dorian, which is a pet raven. This is our first flying pet, so we're pretty excited about that. Let's talk about some of the powers. So, witchcraft, at least as we're defining it this season, it allows its practitioners to call upon the power of the swamp in their bidding. And there are three schools of magic within witchcraft. We've got Eldritch witchcraft, and that's uncanny magic that, is just weird and bizarre and very of the swamp. We've got Psyche powers. These are powers of the mind and spirit. And we've got growth and decay. That's magic that both heals and harms your enemies. We're going to take a look at some of these in action. So first up, we're going to have Eldritch powers, and once we get the clip going. And right here, we're seeing that we've got Fire Bats, which is a classic power of the Shocker that we brought back to Steve, paired up with next up, we've got some Psyche powers here, and we're using Vengeful Spirit, which is kind of hanging around you and zooming between enemies, and the Aura of Lament, where you see these psychic projections of hands come out of the ground and slow your enemies. And finally, we've got Growth and Decay magic. You watch right there, and your wolves got really big all of a sudden. That's growth magic. And that's going to pair it up with the Poison Frog, which you see in the corner, wailing away on the headline. So those are some good examples of the types of magic that you're going to be able to use to see them, and you'll start seeing these criticals all throughout the rest of the clips that we're about to show you. Next up, let's talk about benefits. So, I said before, the tree is really mad, right? Because it's missing its heads. And so, what it's doing is actually calling out all new whispers, and it's just furiously searching for these heads. But it can't do it on its own, so when it calls out a particular zone, it knows roughly where the heads are. It calls its agents to help it out. And if you're one of the tree's agents, you can go and solve some of those whispers and get rewarded for them. Now the headlands are special zone takeovers for that complement the Helltide. So folks on PTR call them witch tides, you can call them that. But the idea is that these aren't just replacing Helltides, they're there to supplement in terms of what you can do daily.